Okay, so apparently this is a thing. So according to a brand new tweet from Charlie Intel, an NBA player is coming to Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. But later on, Charlie Intel came at us with another tweet stating that it is supposedly the one and only Kevin Durant. So Charlie's tweet stated, Kevin Durant is coming to Call of Duty. The teaser says Easy Money Sniper, which is Durant's Instagram handle. So yeah, there you have it. Kevin Durant is coming to Call of Duty, but I'm not sure what to think of it. But to be clear, I mean, I'm not mad at it necessarily. I just thought that this was a Fortnite kind of thing. Like last year when Snoop Dogg came to Vanguard, I mean, yeah, that was cool and all, because Snoop Dogg was also a part of Call of Duty Ghosts as a commentator. So in that game, he did not have a playable character, but his voice was in the game. And even that was kind of odd to see, but hey, it worked. Because I think it was last year that Fortnite did the whole NBA thing with LeBron James and so on and so forth. But I mean, I will say that it was kind of cool to see Neymar Jr. and Messi have their own skins in Modern Warfare 2 as well as Warzone 2. I thought that was kind of cool, but I'm just not the biggest advocate for having celebrities come into a combat strategized shooter video game, if that makes sense. I'm not necessarily mad at it, like I said. I'm not completely against it. I think it's a cool idea, but I feel like Activision is more focused on what characters they can bring into the game in order to make more money than actually giving us the platform that we actually want to play on, which of course would still make them more money. So I think they're taking the route that FaZe Clan is with recruiting celebrities into the organization for the publicity standard. Publicity equals brand deals. We know this. It's just, Call of Duty is just changing in a way that I'm just not a fan of, and none of us are. So I mean, it's just like the whole Vanguard thing with bringing Godzilla and King Kong into the game and them thinking that it was going to be something epic and awesome and it was going to give the game so much more hype, but it caused the complete opposite, because that is not what we wanted in a video game, especially a combat strategized platform like Call of Duty. I'm just not, I don't know. So I just wanted to make a video talking about this because it really caught me by surprise, which it shouldn't have, to be completely fair, because this is a route that most brands are going to these days, and I just don't like the effect that it's having on the video game industry, as it seems like most people are not a fan of it. Now, I will say this, a lot of these changes that are being made, you know, with Call of Duty and Fortnite implementing, you know, really historic and famous characters in movies, sports, and sports entertainment, all that jazz. My youngest nephew, he's 10 years old, and he finds these little add-ons to be like the coolest thing in the world. So my thing is, like, are you trying to attract a younger audience? Because here's the thing. This game is for adults. It is not meant for children. That's where I'm at with this. No, I hit marked the quad feed right there. Bruh. So yeah, that's where I'm at with this, because I mean, Call of Duty is for adults. It's not for kids. So I find it hard to believe that they would be trying to attract a younger audience. But, I mean, it has been known for Activision to cater to the less experienced player. I mean, that's been a thing, you know, in the past, especially with Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare 2019. So I just don't know what to think about all of this. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of this, obviously. I'm not exactly mad at it, but I would prefer it to not be this way. I mean, I understand that they're looking at a brand deal standpoint, but they're not looking at a financial standpoint on catering to the passionate Call of Duty player. Like, literally, day by day, I open up Twitter and I see people saying that they are done with Call of Duty and they're never coming back to it. And they're always stating, if I do play COD, it will be older Call of Duties where it did not cater to this idea of creating characters from movies and sports, because they're more focused on that than actually making a playable game that people can constantly come back to and constantly have fun playing. Because I will be honest, I know that, you know, in the last video I made, I was really happy about Season 3 and how its layout was, and then I saw some leaks about Season 3 Reloaded, and I am very disappointed, for a lack of better words. I don't like this idea. I mean, I'm super happy for Kevin Durant, you know, being the one chosen for this opportunity. That is really cool, but I just think that is something that video games like Fortnite and Apex should be more catering to, because those games are a free-to-play platform or format, however you want to word it. So it just seems to me that they are catering more to the appeal of the game than the actual gameplay itself. Because let's just be real, I mean, yeah, this game does play fairly well, but it does not play as it should. Like, specifically Modern Warfare 2 2022, I want this game to be remembered as the Call of Duty that revived the past and gave the community what they actually wanted. I don't want it to be remembered as, oh yeah, this is the game where they brought Kevin Durant into the franchise. Like, no disrespect to Kevin Durant, he's definitely one of the greatest basketball players in NBA history. Definitely a future Hall of Famer, but I don't want this game to be remembered by specifically that. This is Call of Duty after all. I mean, this is one of the most famous shooters in video game history, if not the most famous. I just want Activision to actually focus on bringing us what we want instead of this nonsense that is bringing unwanted characters into the actual game itself. I mean, I don't recall anyone ever asking for Kevin Durant to be in the video game. I don't recall anyone asking for John Wick to be in the video game. I just want to play as the characters that were born into the franchise, like Ghost, Soap, Price, Gaz, and the list goes on. We already have that, which means we already have what we want at a character standpoint, but we don't have what we want at a gameplay standpoint. What about the actual gameplay? How about how the game actually treats its players? Like, I just feel like Activision does not give a crap about that whatsoever anymore. The Activision that cared that was the Activision that made Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 and 3, Modern Warfare 3. Like, that was the Activision that we loved oh so dearly, and they loved us. I don't know what this Activision is anymore. Like, it just feels like it's gone, but I don't want to lose hope because I have such a passion for this franchise, man. So, yeah, I just don't know what to think. Let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. I mean, I'm not exactly mad that Kevin Durant is coming into the game. I'm completely fine with it if Activision would just focus on making the game better. Because I know, I mean, yeah, most people, I mean, we will point fingers directly at Infinity Ward, but I mean, Activision always has the final say-so because they are the publisher. So, I mean, it may sound like I'm just talking out of my rear end, so to say, but I want this franchise to be revived so badly. I understand making the game new and fresh is an absolute must because, I mean, we're not going to want to play the same thing over and over again for the rest of our lives, but there are other ways to go about this. We all know that. And we've been talking about it forever, so I mean, at this point, I'm just beating a dead horse by talking about it all over again. Hold up. No! What the heck? Like, what was I trying to do there? What was the plan? I think I've pretty much said everything that, you know, I've I wanted to say about the topic of this video, and that being, you know, other, not just specifically Kevin Durant coming to the video game, but characters from outside entertainment coming into the video game. I just kind of see it right now as a publicity stunt. Yeah, season 3 was good and all, you know, it has been good and all, especially with bringing back the Intervention or the FJX Imperium. Paleo's Lighthouse is... it's a decent map. It's not really the greatest, but it's kind of cool. Black Gold is a pretty decent map, but I'm not the biggest fan of their take on the whole night vision thing. I feel like they did it better back in Modern Warfare 2019. I thought that was so much more fun. I just want this game to actually have a chance to be remembered as something good. Something to be remembered, I should say. I just want the current generation of Call of Duty players that are a part of this game, that are going through middle school, high school, that are just becoming content creators. I want them to remember this game as something special, and it doesn't look like it's heading in that direction. So, but yeah, I think that's pretty much all I really wanted to say on the topic, but let me know what you guys think. This is no disrespect to Kevin Durant or John Wick or any film character or professional athlete that is coming into the game. I just wish that this wasn't a main focus. All the focus needs to be placed on bringing us the game that we deserve and the game that we want to remember later on down the road, and we want this to be a game that we keep coming back to. However, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to get videos pumped out as much as I possibly can. I've just been working a lot at the moment, and also content on this game is just really hard to make. So I just found something that I really wanted to talk about. However, let me know what you guys think again down in the comment section below. I love hearing from you. My name is Keith, aka Deantrix, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. But for now, I'm out. Peace.